And welcome everybody to Lyndhurst Community News. Today is Wednesday, September 6th. Summer's over, folks. I hope you all had a great Labor Day weekend. What do you think of this heat? I feel so sorry. I want to welcome back, first of all the students and the teachers for wishing them all a wonderful year of school. But why does it always seem that the first week of school is always the hottest? We have temperatures this week that are higher than anything we saw around here, at least, all summer long, because we really didn't have a hot summer. Not here. Some people roasted around the country. We were quite fortunate. But anyway, welcome, everybody. Now, I want to lead off this week with some great news. So, Lyndhurst High School football won their first game against Secaucus. And in their season opener, they beat Secaucus 34-14, which is phenomenal. They said in the last interview, of course, they're looking to return to glory, and sounds like they're on their way. Now, I was able to catch up once again with Coach Richie Tuero, as well as several of the players, to talk about their victory. And despite it being a great victory, they say they can do far better, and they will. Let's take a listen.
All right, here we go. We were 1-0. Nice win for us against Secaucus Patriots, our rivals down in Hudson County. Proud of the guys, proud of the win. Good team win. A lot of mistakes, a lot of things we need to fix. Personally, I feel like we could have scored a lot more points, and we should have shut them out. But we shot ourselves in the foot, and these are things, that come with your first game and first time together out there. Some new players, a lot of veteran guys. However, we just need to fix a lot of mistakes that we made and get better every single week. New Milford's a tough team. They always play us tough. We have a lot of respect for them, and they're 1-0 as well. So we need to limit our mistakes, stop shooting ourselves in the foot, take advantage of our opportunities, and I think we'll be successful again, right to 2-0 for our home opener this week. These guys are playing their butts off for me and giving me everything they got. And I think it's time for us to show our town that the return to glory is coming, and we're going to kick some butt this week.
Okay, that was the Coach Tuero on his thoughts about the game. As I say, he thinks they can do better. They learned a lot, as should be expected. But now here's some of the team players talking about their thoughts on their latest victory in the upcoming season.
Michael Rizzo, number 4, senior. Just to piggyback off Coach Tuero, it was a great team win for all of us. We played well. I'm happy with how the offense played, defense played. First game, get the jitters out. A lot of build up to this game. And we're glad we came out on top. It was just a good team win. It was hard fought. To the very end, we were out there battling. And it's good to get that first one under your belt, right? Last year, it took us 3 weeks to get our first win. So it's good to get it out of the way. We got another big game this week, another league game, towards that league title. First game on the new field, brand new turf, beautiful, beautiful turf. So we hope to see everyone there. New Milford's always good, great program. So they're coming to our house, and we just got to show them what's up. I'm trying to get to 2-0 and on the way to a state title.
Rodney Marino, number 8, running back. Speaking on the offense behalf, it's 34 points. It's great points, but that's not great for us. We could score a lot more. We could have had 50, 60 easily, but we made stupid mistakes. Offensive line did great. Me as the running back, I could have fixed some things. Quarterback could have fixed some things. Receivers could have fixed some things. Overall, we just got to do better. This week, we got to light that scoreboard up, home opener, show everybody what we could do, win this league game.
Anthony Amaro, number 21, junior. Going into the game, we knew it was going to be a tough one. Secaucus is very scrappy. There was a lot of trash talk coming into the game. We knew what we had to do. Offense came out strong with the run game. Rodney Marino going crazy. Line was blocking for him. We opened up with the pass game. Sean hit me with a 30-yard touchdown, and that was my first varsity touchdown. Overall, defense, too, we did really good by stopping them, run and pass game. Overall, it was a good win, a lot of things to fix, and we'll be coming strong against New Milford. Hope everyone's there to see.
And I'm the quarterback. I'm Sean Bellinger, number 12. It was a good win this week against Secaucus. There was a lot of hype for the game. There was a lot of trash talking between the teams, just like these guys have been saying. And it was a good win for us. It was a league win, our first league game. We could have done better, yeah, but, it was the first time, to get our jitters out, just like every championship team, has their faults throughout the season. And, even though we got the win, we could have done better. I thought we played pretty good on both sides of the ball. We definitely could get better. But, we're on to New Milford. It's just week by week, and we got to go week by week every week. That's the mentality. We always use the next play mentality. It's the same thing for games. Next game mentality, next week mentality. So that's what we got to keep doing. We're on to New Milford, and we're looking for big things.
All right, and there you have it, right from the players and the coach themselves. They are really excited, and they're not taking anything for granted. They may be very confident, but they also realize that this is work. And so they are striving for greatness. So congratulations again, Lyndhurst High School football team, Coach Tuero, and all of the assistant coaches who make this possible. And this Friday night is Lyndhurst High School's football team's very first home game of the season. But it's also another special night because it is during this home game of the year, the first one every year, where they honor all of our first responders in a first responder appreciation. So our police, fire, and EMTs will all be on hand to cheer on the Golden Bears. So if you are around this Friday night, come on down and support our high school football team. These boys are working very, very hard, as are all of the coaches. So we give them all the support that we can. They make us all, Lyndhurst, proud. Now, in addition to our current Lyndhurst High School football team, we have many boys from town here who are actually entering their final year of playing football for various colleges. We had many talented football players come out of Lyndhurst High School over the years, and most of whom, from what I believe on this list here, all got scholarships. So Lyndhurst High School football sent out a reminder to everybody to keep in mind that these guys are now in their final season of playing college football, and that includes Benny Franchino and Paul Simicata, who are both playing for Pace University. This is their final season. Anthony Lembo, who is playing for Stevenson University, and Pieter Partila, I hope I got that name right, is playing for Wagner College, and James Blake playing for Franklin Pierce University in his final college season. And again, these are all Lyndhurst guys, and they worked hard, and God bless them. And we wish them the best. Congratulations on your final college football season. Okay, moving on. They're Lyndhurst women's volleyball, by the way. If you or anybody you know likes to play volleyball, they have the league registration. And they play at the Lyndhurst High School gym on Monday nights. Now, registration is $65 a player. It's open to Lyndhurst residents only, unless you are grandfathered in. All teams registering must have a minimum of 8 people. But if you're registering alone, you'll be put on a team depending upon your experience. Now, the games are done with 15 points per set. 3 sets are played. And this will be Monday nights from 7:30 to 9 p.m., depending upon the division, at the Lyndhurst High School gym. So if you want to register, it's cash or check only. Contact Stephanie at 201-314-2528, but you must register by September 15th. Now, some news from the Women's Club. In support of the General Federation of Women's Club Day of Service, the Women's Club of Lyndhurst will be collecting food donations on Saturday, September 30th, between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Members will be outside of the ShopRite in Lyndhurst accepting donations of unexpired canned goods, dry groceries, or gift cards, which will be donated to restock the various food banks in Lyndhurst. Please come out and support this initiative to help alleviate food insecurity in our local community. The Women's Club of Lyndhurst is always happy to welcome new members, and their meetings are held on the second Wednesday of each month at the Lyndhurst Community Center. For more information, contact Ellen Nangle at 201-456-0712. And a reminder from Mayor Jan Giarusso that he and the Board of Commissioners would like to invite everybody to join with them on the annual 9/11 Memorial, which is held at the 9/11 Monument in the Township Park on Delafield Avenue. The ceremony will take place at 11 a.m. And also, Mayor Jan Giarusso and the Board of Commissioners also invite you to join them for Lyndhurst's second annual Antique Car Show. It was such a great success last year that we decided, as a town, we want to keep doing this. Now, it's sponsored by local businesses, and it will be held on Sunday, October 1st, from 12 to 5 p.m. at the Lyndhurst Town Hall Park. And they close down the street as well, Delafield Avenue, from Valley Brook right to the train trestle. Now, if it does rain, the rain date will be October 8th. And there will be live music from the Cameos, who are, of course, no strangers to Lyndhurst. There will be food and beverages available, and trophies will be given for each class of car. Now, no pre-registration is required. If you have an antique car, it'll just come on down with it. Just pay $20 to enter your car, and car entrances start at 9 a.m., so mark your calendars. And some more reminders that the Legion, American Legion, Post 139 breakfast will be on Sunday, September 17th from 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. We will be doing these every month between September and June. The cost is $10, and like I always say, I don't know where you could eat breakfast for $10 anymore, but you will have a choice of scrambled eggs, which I make, sausage or Taylor ham, hash browns, pancakes, toast, coffee, tea, and orange juice. Now, you may dine in, or you may take it to go. And remember that all proceeds from the sale of tickets benefit the many scholarships that the Legion gives out each year to graduating Lyndhurst seniors. And also don't forget that Kenny's 17th annual Clam Lovers Barbecue will be Saturday, October 7th, from 1 to 5 p.m. We will have thousands of clams. They will either be steamed or if you want them on the half shell, but we're also going to have burgers, dogs, as well as sausage and peppers and salads. Now, the cost is $40, and you don't have to buy the tickets ahead of time. You can come and purchase them on the day of the event. The event is run and hosted by the Sons of the American Legion, Squadron 139. Okay, so last week I had mentioned that I had begun to make my marinara sauce. Now, those of you who are familiar with my marinara sauce, you've either eaten it down at the American Legion or perhaps you've had some of it somewhere else. And several weeks ago, I jokingly said that everybody tells me I should bottle it, sell it, and I laughed that off. And then all of a sudden, it hit me. Why don't I do that? So I have begun a venture where I am making it every day now, and I love it, every minute of it. I'm not in business yet, so what I'm doing is I'm giving out samples to anyone who would like to try it, to sample it, because I'm using this information to do my research and development. So I mentioned it on last week's episode. Thanks to those of you who wrote in. I dropped some off, and I got great feedback. But if any of you missed that, just send me an email with your address, and I'll drop some off, whether it be before the end of this week or early next week. And I'm looking forward to everyone's feedback. I'm having a wonderful time doing this, by the way. It's a great deal of fun. And anybody who cooks knows that it's no fun cooking for yourself. The joy of cooking is not only about very much like an artist expressing himself on canvas, but the joy of cooking is really about cooking for others. So, alrighty, that's about it for this week. And don't forget, folks, to email any of your news from your club, organization, school, sport, church, or birthdays and anniversaries of note. Just send it to lyndhurstcommunitynews@gmail.com. And that email address, as well as all contact information that I mentioned in any episode, will always be in the description box below, so you don't have to run to get a pad and a pen. And remember that a community is not its roads or buildings and homes. A community is its people. Get to know your neighbors. Look out for one another. That's what makes Lyndhurst so special. This is Brian Haggerty wishing all of you a wonderful week and a wonderful coming school year. So God bless our wonderful township. I'll see you next week.